Greetings, Slackers. It's November 1st, 2017, and I'm over here on the CT Post with another article I wanted to share with you. And this is a follow up to a follow up of a case that's ongoing about some false rape allegations. Judge rejects probation in college false rape case by Daniel Tepfer. And it goes on to say here that Bridgeport, a former Sacred Heart University student accused of making up rape allegations against two football players to gain sympathy from a prospective boyfriend, was denied a pretrial probation program Friday. This kind of false report is lethal to all true victims, Superior Court Judge Maureen Dennis stated in denying accelerated rehabilitation for 19-year-old Nikki Yavino. Her actions altered two lives in a significant way. If not for the extraordinary efforts involved in this investigation, the lives of these two young men could have been altered much more severely. As Jovino stood beside her lawyer, Mark Sherman, grimacing, Sherman told the judge, quote, "She is sorry it happened. She is sorry it is here. This is not a guilty plea in any way. There are defenses we expect to exercise down the road." The judge then continued the case to November 14th. Yavino, who left Sacred Heart and now works in real estate in Long Island, is charged with second-degree falsely reporting an incident and tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. Under accelerated rehabilitation, a program for nonviolent offenders, she would not have pleaded guilty to the crime but could have received up to 2 years probation. After successfully completing that probation, the charges against her would have been dismissed. Both Senior Assistant State Attorney Tatiana Messina and Frank Riccio II, the lawyer for the two victims, objected to Yavino getting AR. Accusations of rape are huge, and her actions malign every sexual assault victim, Messina argued. She was given a number of chances to tell what really happened, but she kept up the lie for a number of months. Riccio said that as a result of Yavino's rape allegations, his clients were scheduled for a school disciplinary hearing, but, on the advice of legal counsel, agreed instead to withdraw from the university rather than face being expelled. He said one of his clients lost a football scholarship because of the accusation. In the meantime, he said, the two have had to live with the stigma of being accused rapists. On October 15, 2016, police were dispatched to St. Vincent's Medical Center for a sexual assault complaint. Police met with Yavino, who told them she had attended a Sacred Heart football club party the night before at a house at Lakeside Drive here. Police said the girl claimed the two men pulled her into a bathroom in the basement of the house. Quote, "I don't want to be in here. I don't want to do anything. My friends are waiting for me outside. Let me go outside." Police said she claimed she told the men. She told police the men held her down and each took a turn sexually assaulting her. Police said both men admitting having sex with Yavino in the bathroom but said it was consensual. Detective Walberto Cotto Jr. questioned Yavino about the alleged assault again 3 months later at her Long Island home. Quote, "She admitted that she made up the allegation of sexual assault against the football players because it was the first thing that came to mind and she didn't want to lose another male student as a friend and potential boyfriend," according to the arrest warrant affidavit. She stated that she believed when the other male student heard the allegation, it would make him angry and sympathetic to her. Well, I've read this. This is probably the third time following up with this, and that's good that they denied her accelerated rehabilitation. And in the last report that I did on this, basically she went to court, and so she was trying to get into this accelerated rehabilitation program. And the program was basically going to reduce the penalty and the sentence that she would have received, which I don't agree with because what she was going to try to claim was that she had a psychiatric illness and she was going to use it as an excuse to get off. And, this woman is a manipulator. She's manipulative. She's dangerous. She should be locked up, quite frankly, for filing these charges against those two men, knowing that she was culpable in that behavior. Because let me tell you something about women and what they'll do out here. They will go to parties, they will get drunk, and they will position themselves and proposition themselves to get taken advantage of by some man. And what do they do? Well, if they don't blame it on the alcohol when they wake up the next day, they'll blame it on the man because, well, they're living with the regret of the behavior that they participated in. And another thing, too, is that if you look down here, she was trying to elicit sympathy from another suitor who she was interested in. And so that goes to show you the double minded nature of some people out here. This is not just something that is conducive to women, men do it as well. But back to this woman here in this particular case, she went down into that basement and had sex with the two gentlemen. And they were football players. I can only speculate as to what race they were, and also I can only speculate as to if any protection was used. In cases like these, 9 times out of 10, no protection is used because it's one of those things that it's done in the heat of the moment. And so she had any alcohol in her system, or she was just basically, with it, because you have women who are like that. They go to these parties, they see somebody they like, and it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna do whatever. Whatever the case may be, this woman is dangerous. And to the man that she had an interest in, what if she would have gained sympathy from him, and while she gained sympathy from him, she slept with him, and he didn't use protection. Well, whatever those two gentlemen had, considering that, they were clean and they haven't engaged in that kind of behavior before, if they would have had something, they would have passed it on to her and she would have passed it on to that other guy. This type of behavior is something that happens out here. This is the real nitty gritty, grimy reality of just how some people operate out here. You could have met this girl at a house party. You could even meet her on a dating app or an online dating site. It doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that you have people out here who are like this, and you guys want to protect yourself. This is why I say take your time. Listen to women, listen to their stories, and see if you can catch any inconsistencies. Be skeptical. Always be the skeptic, because people will tell you a story and it'll suck you in. In this woman's case, she's a manipulator. She knows how to elicit support, which a lot of women do. Is that smart? In a way, yes, it is. But is it wrong? You bet it is. And so I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to this down in the description box. Share this with other men. Talk with your boys about this, because false rape allegations can ruin lives. And like these two young men, one of them had a football scholarship, and that's over with, all because some girl wanted to cover herself and save her reputation. So what did she do? Drag two other people through the mud just so she could keep her reputation clean. It's a dirty world out here. And these are just some of the people that you could potentially meet. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think about the false rape allegations and this woman trying to manipulate her way and get out of them? Leave all that for me down in the comment section. Again, the link to this will be down in the description box. And as always, that's going to do it for this article and this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Did you enjoy this video and find it informative? Subscribe to the Slackers Method and click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive all the latest notifications for when I upload new videos.